Welcome to Season 3, Episode 14 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Let's get into it.
They're not coming back. They've been disavowed.
I'm still so upset by that.
They did that for S.H.I.E.L.D. They did that for us. And they paid the price. Believe me.
Especially because now, just FYI, I know what the deal was about them. They were supposed to get their own spinoff and then it failed. And I feel even worse about this whole situation now. Because they could have just stayed on here and continued working and being amazing characters. But no.
It's not the right move.
Are we finally going to get more from this character so I can maybe actually give a shit about him?
If you don't ride this thing like a damn maniac, I wouldn't have to come home and repair it for you.
Maybe I ought to...
Never ride my bike ever? I got buried in work. We'll find a time.
I understand. Being an insurance company drone is super interesting. Why not bury yourself in that work?
Job hasn't been great lately. Management's out of control.
You should have left instead of Bobby and Hunter.
Two friends I was closest to, they just got transferred.
Yeah.
Work buddies come and go. And family, they're the ones you can't get rid of. Even if they set up a roadside stand and tried selling you off to strangers.
That's cute.
I'm sorry about your work.
I'm sorry about your layoff.
Okay. How is this going to factor into this episode?
I picked up a couple steaks.
You're gonna do your... You take a run at that,
This intro is going on for a while. What's going to happen here?
I've thought about it, but...
This facility is controlled by the ATCU. Government is keeping secrets. The Avengers, more like them every day. We want this information released.
Whoa.
A list of who they are, or you will have war in your hands. We are the Watchdogs.
Are more than just paintballs, right? The explosives of some kind? Oh, they're glowing. Oh, shit. Okay, not just an explosive.
This is...
Awesome.
No. No, not awesome. Not awesome. Huge problem.
Need an agent just wanted the scene.
Right, it's just that I'm here with my brother.
South Bend, Indiana, or somewhere else?
Thing is, Mac, I'm actually down a couple of agents right now. They hit the ATCU, Mac. I'm sorry about family time, but we all make sacrifices. Figure it out.
Well, he was already not loving his job here lately.
It looks like I have to take off for a couple of hours.
Lunch, beers, bike, remember?
We'll get to it.
Uh-oh. Is he going to start siding with the other side? And are they going to end up having to go against each other?
Pretty nasty hate speech, but up until now, it's all been rhetoric.
Now they're not happy just being in the comments section.
Something's changed. They're taking action.
We've got enough on our plate trying to track down Malik.
How'd the S.H.I.E.L.D. assessment go?
Fine, I think.
Well, should we bring Lincoln with us? With the
I
help?
think it's going to sit this one out.
Uh-oh.
Then report back to me.
Did the report not come back so well?
We get it, Watchdogs. You did this.
Yeah, because the video didn't already prove that. They really needed to take the time to leave that.
This facility was a storage site for the ATCU.
And somehow the Watchdogs found
Okay,
out.
so just a storage site. I was worried there were going to be a bunch of people
The
there.
residue from the bombs, it's got nitramine in it. Howard Stark developed it after World War II. It causes implosions.
Okay.
Nitramine isn't stable enough to be used in a gel-based explosive.
So the Watchdogs have been making improvements to nitramine.
Just to be clear,
Actually,
nitramine...
I think I've got some sodium hydrogen acetate back on Zephyr 1.
Oh, that'll help. It neutralizes nitramine.
Oh, of course.
You nerd herd. I'm gonna go call Coulson.
Do we take this debris back with us?
Have you been working out? Because it weighs like 100,000 tons.
Yes, an entire building.
So, no then.
No.
And I knew somebody once was keen on improving the original formula.
Is that enough to connect that person to the Watchdogs?
Thought it might be something we could add to our arsenal.
So it was on our side.
The S.H.I.E.L.D. agent you've met. A good man.
Oh, great.
Which means he's at large with a lot of our secrets.
We've met him? He does not look familiar.
After Deathlock broke
Oh.
his spine.
Nice work out there, boys.
Really? He's back.
I've got a new plan of attack, and it's a good one.
What? I don't remember his name. In this, his character's name, I mean.
Someone's been practicing.
I don't like guns, but I'd rather be prepared.
I suspect him as a bad guy the first time around. Eventually, I was right.
Want to tell me what this is about?
Do I need to?
You don't like feeling vulnerable.
May is actually asking somebody to open up. Take advantage.
Will died trying to save me. And Fitz. Poor Fitz nearly got himself killed a number of times, and that's not even the worst of it.
Andrew, not your fault.
No, I just let a known murderer loose to save my own skin. Well, it won't happen again. And since I'm practically the only woman here who can't kill with her bare hands...
Yeah.
That wasn't your fault.
Somehow I don't think that sank in, May.
Maybe someone stepped in and radicalized him. Maybe Blake.
Blake, that's his name.
He gives you direction that could be dangerous.
I used to hate all this alien crap. Used to.
I mean, I feel like you still kind of do.
They're not that anonymous. I've been tracking them. No IP addresses, residences. We should go pick one up and see what he knows.
Shake him down without even knowing if the guy we picked was actually involved? Kind of Gestapo, don't you think? Is that who we are?
We're S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm trying to save lives. I'll use whatever advantage I have to do
Yeah,
it.
the advantage of superpowers, which is...
But yeah, you know, you're totally cool with it now.
They gave up their right to civil liberties when they started imploding buildings.
It's about how we respond.
I mean, I feel like going and questioning one local person who may have been involved
I'm not going along with this.
in this, who is a known member of a known hate group that just committed domestic terrorism, is not that out there. I mean, listen, I get that we're trying to they're trying to show that Daisy's
Former S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Felix Blake.
maybe going a little too far, but
Everyone has safe houses. Unbeknownst to Blake, I happen to know where a few of his are.
You're saying I'm going too?
I am. If we can find any evidence he left behind of his plans, we can stop him.
so the report was fine.
You didn't say anything about my evaluation, so you weren't happy with what you saw.
I'm not, but I want to see it for myself.
You want to see what for yourself? What weren't you happy with?
Saving the world. Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
So I guess you had your beers.
And yours too.
I get that you're upset. You gotta make sure the valve seats.
It's not about the damn bikes.
Okay, then what's it about?
Nothing, man.
Nothing?
Obviously, you.
So you're just being a
Family.
jackass for no reason.
It's just a lot going on.
Yeah, he needs somebody right now.
There's 0 jobs out there. The mortgage isn't in great shape.
Wait a minute. What about the mortgage?
I'm upside down.
I mean, I feel like should this be a surprise? He got laid off.
I was already struggling, then the layoffs happened.
Wait. So is that why you've been on me to hang out? Just wanted to ask me for money?
No.
Mac.
I never asked for money. Like, I handle everything, like with mom and dad.
I help out. You didn't have to take this house. You could have sold it.
But I didn't. System's rigged.
You sound like those watchdog nuts.
They got the right idea. The government controls everything. You either rise up and protest or you fall down in chains.
That's a direct quote. Are you reading this stuff?
Uh-oh.
You're only here because your friends
You
left.
stay away from the watchdogs.
And what is the answer? You.
Simmons, here.
I mean, I feel like his brother has valid points, valid reasons to be angry.
You're pursuing Andrew. I can't imagine how hard this
Has to be done because Andrew is dangerous. You're not responsible. He is.
There we go, May. This is better.
I can help.
I was hoping you would.
Oh, you're doing this wrong.
Oh.
Looking in the wrong place.
And she knew that from half a second looking at one piece of paper.
This Blake guy, his safe house is what? All over?
All agents do. We'll just have to keep checking his until we find something.
So what did it say?
Nothing that'll surprise you. You're here for Daisy, not the cause. Commitment is a question.
Valid.
And your control issues didn't stop with AA. You went nuclear on Lash. You can't just be at S.H.I.E.L.D. You have to be a part of S.H.I.E.L.D.
There's a test at every turn. I mean, this is a test.
This is a chance for me to see for myself how you handle
Oh,
things.
same thing, different words.
Don't interrupt me, you got it?
Oh.
You haven't earned that right yet. I don't know you. I vetted every member of this team except you. I think you could be a good agent. But I need to know if you think that. So you stay in control and you follow my orders, and I'll decide if you get to be an agent or not.
Again, valid points. And I like that Coulson said, I think you can be a good agent.
Now it's actual aliens putting
I think he needs to hear that and know that.
document. We have to take our country back.
But clearly, he did not love that conversation. He does not like being told what to do.
What the hell?
Hi, Dallas.
How do you know who I am?
You think I can't find out who you are when you're online talking about rounding up freaks?
Daisy, you're just going to prove everything he's been saying.
And I'm one of the freaks.
Oh,
I know they've contacted you.
he is not on board with this.
No doubt you've chickened out, but I need you to tell me where they meet.
I'm not telling you anything. Hey, please don't hurt me.
I won't have to if you tell me what I want to know.
Yeah.
So talk.
This is too far.
They're all gathered at a place called
Too far,
Easterling
Daisy.
Farms. They're prepping for their next attack. I found someone who was willing to talk.
Oh, yeah, real willing.
Leave now. We can stop anyone else from getting hurt. I'll text you the location.
I'll meet you there. There's nothing for me to do here anyway. I didn't know you were home.
I went out.
Yeah, that's why he said he didn't know you were home.
They're in the right order. All you have to do is install them.
Making lunch.
Oh, good for him.
Sounds good. But I have a thing, so.
Good for him because he kind of like extended an olive branch there of like making lunch.
Andrew isn't like your other targets. He's an inhuman, and an unusual one at that. He's perhaps being driven by different factors, feeding even his need to seek out.
Seek out intended victims.
Yeah.
He's being driven by base instincts.
So you're saying I should think less like a spy, more like a doctor?
May, what happens to Andrew when you catch up to him?
I'm going to kill him.
Yeah.
What if there is a choice?
There's not.
Fitz and I have been working on the vaccine from Creel's blood. Now, it would only work on Inhumans who haven't turned yet, but Andrew hasn't finished his transition. Shouldn't we at least try?
No.
Yes.
Don't give me hope, Gemma.
I know that's what it's about, but that's not your call, May. You can't not try to save somebody else just because it will hurt you if it ends badly.
It'd be nice if we weren't quite so out in the open.
Speaking of... Let's see what the Watchdogs look like in their natural habitat.
Well, if what we've seen so far is any indication, probably a bunch of white supremacists. Just saying. That definitely seems to be the vibe they're going for.
Know your captain. If you get in trouble, signal him.
That's Blake's voice.
Which makes sense.
That's him. He's here.
Well, he's not there. Although we did just hear the voice. We didn't actually see him. So what's going to happen here? Yeah, it's just audio. Maybe he's like remoting in. It's a Zoom call?
You hear that?
Yes.
We don't want to hurt innocents.
See, I feel like they're just watching a video. Or a screen of him.
Ruben!
No!
Al! Look!
Ruben, go home! Go home!
What are you doing?
What does he think you do?
Insurance.
Well, not anymore.
No shit.
Gotta get him out of here.
How did he... Was he going to the meeting? Did he somehow follow Matt? How is he there right now?
Did you see what that guy just did?
He didn't do it!
Go to black.
No, we can still...
There are too many. Go to black. Are you good to get out of here? I gotta go put a lid on this.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing? We said we fall back.
I have a shot at stopping Blake. I'm taking it.
Daisy! She is becoming too much of a loose cannon.
Where are you, Blake?
Not there.
It's like he disappeared.
It's like he was never there. Because there he is, in his own basement. Somewhere else, an entirely different city.
Blake, how are you here?
I'm everywhere, Coulson.
Telecommunications. Y'all have a bunch of tech shit. He can't
Says the man who came back from the dead.
remote into a meeting. He's just gonna get hurt because Daisy wasn't where she was supposed to fucking be.
Bit! What's that? What's the stuff called?
Sodium
what?
hydrogen acetate.
Is it working? It's working, right? It's working? We're good?
What?
It's not working.
Working.
Maybe we slowed it down, but it must be the modifications that Blake made. That sooner or later, this bomb is going to go off. And then...
He's going to implode.
Which is going to be messy.
Yeah. Actually, less messy than if you exploded, but whatever. Neither is good.
I really thought it'd be ATCU proper who showed up at the compound. Didn't expect you.
I'm working with the ATCU. I wanted to make you part of the new S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, well, when I got out of the hospital, it turned out there had never been a S.H.I.E.L.D., just Hydra.
That's fair.
The world from these dangerous alien elements.
We still do that.
You use them, unleash them. You've got those freaks working for you.
Lincoln.
You are one. Makes me sick.
We both know S.H.I.E.L.D. protects mankind.
And the latest and greatest idea, the Avengers created Ultron. I'm trying to make the world a safer.
Yeah, it hasn't been great. Not the best track record.
I know your tactics. Speeches, not one of them. You're stalling.
Yeah.
I'll break it off.
No. It's too unstable. Okay, I don't want to get her involved, but I think we should phone Simmons.
We've got a better way to get the info.
We do? Oh, shit.
Okay, I was wondering why you brought me here.
What did you people put in the bomb? Tell us what you did!
I don't know.
If he's a low-level guy, he very well may not know.
Whatever Blake did to suspend the stuff in there, he didn't tell me.
Wait, hang on. Suspend. The nitramine is suspended. It's like a vaccination. That's why we can't get to it. We need to stop the substance housing the nitramine. We could freeze it.
How?
Liquid nitrogen.
Will that not hurt Fitz? I mean, I guess they freeze stuff like warts and stuff off, right? But can you do that with that big thing?
Team
on
in
your
Indiana.
neck?
Very industrial.
It is Indiana. Yay.
How'd you get that ATCU target? It says Hydra's fingerprints all over it.
How did you get the location of our compound? Coercion by any chance?
We're solving problems, not making them.
Well.
What you're doing is not about truth, it's about hate.
You've never just killed someone because you hate him, Phil? Hate's a good motivator.
If you had asked that just not very much longer ago, he could have said no.
He happens to be one of the Inhumans you're railing against.
Interesting.
He wants to hurt you. In fact, the only reason he's not is because he's trying really hard to follow my orders and changing my orders.
Attack him.
Don't hurt Agent Blake. Kill him.
Sir?
That's an order.
Sir, there's got to be another way.
Yeah, Coulson.
Seems your puppy doesn't have his teeth yet.
Sometimes we do the wrong thing for the right reason because it has to be done.
Jesus Christ, everybody's
Descent among the ranks.
fucking compass. Oh, shit. Didn't see that coming. Is so far off this season is insane.
He's a hologram.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so that's why Coulson was okay with Lincoln trying to kill him. Because he knew it wouldn't actually. Could we get closer so that's more controlled, maybe?
It's working. It's working.
Are we okay? Are we good? We're good? I'm still nervous.
I'm turning you over to the ATCU. I have a feling General Talbot will have some questions.
Okay, it's peeling off.
You knew he wasn't really here.
There was also a lag. Blake usually interrupts you a lot more. I also know that wasn't a kill shot.
Yeah,
You played it right. Offered a dissenting opinion, but when the time came, you did what I asked. Slightly less lethal version. Well done.
We should go through this place. Find out if there really is a second target.
Yay, Lincoln. That's the thing. Phil doesn't mind being challenged in the right place, time, all those things. Way.
Who are you? I know it's a lot to take in.
For the right reason.
Helping those freaks! Look, that's not what they are. They're Inhumans. Inhumans? Nothing to be afraid of.
What in the hell does that
They're
even...
people! The reason I didn't tell you is because of...
Stop talking. You're a liar. It's all lies.
Well, I mean, he was trying to talk and tell you the truth.
Caring for a second target, he was stalling.
But why? From talking to our people?
But we'd already sent agents to his compound.
Blake kept talking about you working with freaks.
He didn't have a second target. He wanted one. Someone for his men to go after.
We brought him Daisy.
Right, but Daisy's back.
What?
It was all talk for so long. Get a powered person and kill it. And we got to see a real live freak fire a shockwave. We didn't think it was a tiny...
They're going after Matt because they thought it was him. Got it.
We'd have gone after you instead.
What do you mean, instead?
Right. Shit, is something gonna happen to his brother?
Ruben, I wanted to keep you away from all this. That's true of the Watchdogs, too. So I don't want them
being blindsided.
You're about to be blindsided.
What do you know about me? You've been so busy protecting freaks, you haven't
Not just them. Damn it, that's why I joined S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, there we go. So the house. They went after the house. And they're in the bikes, okay. But they're in the house and they're in the garage, so we can still get away and be fine.
Let's kill this freak.
Yeah, that's the organization you want to side with.
Looks like the Watchdogs followed us. Your new heroes will still kill us.
Yep. Oh, the garage is attached. I thought it was a detached garage.
Did Dad take your shotgun with him to the Florida condo?
No, it's still there.
I feel like that'll stun them. Unless they have on vests and stuff, which I feel like they should.
And then we slip out into the woods and escape.
This is what you do with S.H.I.E.L.D?
Yeah.
This kind of stuff?
Yep.
Ruben, I'm a mechanic. I hate this stuff.
May not like it, but it is what you do. I did kind of forget that he originally was supposed to be just like the mechanic.
You made it dark.
But it also means they won't be able to see us.
Right.
And we know our way around this house with our eyes closed.
You're also talking though, so.
You ever used one of these before?
An assault rifle. Obviously, you have talked me through it.
A switch? Why don't you take the assault rifle and give him the shotgun? I feel like he's probably shot it before.
I'll clear the entryway. You follow.
Since it's his father's, I would imagine his father taught his son how to use them. That's why there was a focus on that earlier.
How many shooters did you see upstairs?
Just the one.
Where are the other two?
So that's it. We got the...
Nope. Okay.
They must have figured out this was our escape route.
So let's go out the front.
They would have been in here by now.
Take their vehicles.
Okay.
Where did he get shot? In the arm? Just in the arm? My screen is too dark.
That lock won't hold. What the hell are you doing?
A makeshift bayonet?
Shotgun axe.
Or that. Okay, he was just in the arm, so he'll be fine.
You beat them. You did that. You'll be okay?
Okay, good. We're here. I was wondering, like, how is he going to let the rest of the team know? But I forgot they were going there.
I'll drive you.
Oh, his last name's McKinsey. That's why he goes by Mac.
All those men here, he had to shoot them to...
But you're safe now. S.H.I.E.L.D. will take all the wounded men into custody and...
S.H.I.E.L.D. Alfie works for S.H.I.E.L.D.
He's one of the best...
Is it Alfie?
Thank you. I cannot wait for him to get back from recovery now.
What do you call him?
Mac.
That's what buddies call me. He said his friends took off?
But not all of them. And now that you know about us, we might give you a ring.
And you're his partner.
Yeah. I should have been here for
you
him.
should have, yeah.
He's good at it? Saving people?
When I need someone to watch my back, he's the person I want. Still want that ride? Mini Mac?
I'm really glad we left off here with them. I was hoping there wouldn't still be a lot of like contention between the two of them.
The ATCU attack was a cover. This is about an hour before the implosion.
Malik, this wasn't an act of terrorism.
Okay.
It was a distraction and a cover-up.
Sponsored by Hydra, Malik's firing up the Watchdogs.
God only knows what he took from there.
Oh, great. Oh, we're going to find out.
I kept my part of the deal. Now I expect you to keep yours.
Oh.
I want weaponry. I'm talking about the big guns, so we can finally hunt down these freaks.
Freaks.
Yeah, like the one you're talking to right now.
Our common enemies will be dead, and you'll have troops, armed to the teeth.
Sounds right.
No. Nope, I think you're gonna die. I think a lot of people are gonna die. Okay, great. Okay, so another episode down. This episode was okay. This feels like a bit of a transition or filler, maybe after Bobby and Hunter left. I did like having a more Mac-centric episode, especially when it involved Mac's family, because I do need to feel more connected with that character. I just don't. And so this helped with that. It's not like, I don't like all of a sudden like Mac or anything by any means, but it helped. My thing, actually almost what helped more than anything with Mac is I've had a real problem with his attitude toward Inhumans and the work that S.H.I.E.L.D's doing. Like, he says he's okay with it and he has Daisy for a partner, but he constantly finds these ways to like work in these little digs and these little jabs. And it's very clear he has a problem with them still. Like, he won't admit to himself that he is still like harboring fear, hate, jealousy, whatever it is. He is not okay with the fact that he doesn't have powers. They do. Daisy does. And that they can do things that he can't. He's not okay with that imbalance of power, literally. And what annoys me is that he keeps saying he's okay with it. He's okay with it. And like, he doesn't have a problem with Inhumans, but he clearly does. And so that has been part of what's bothering me, is because like, he has this like secret hatred basically. And it's really annoyed the shit out of me. Now, they've been making it very clear that Daisy is taking things too far. And this was like the episode where you kind of can't really make any more excuses for her. And I would say I feel like she finally saw that now, because she wasn't there for Mac. Fitz got shot because she wasn't there with Fitz. Like, she's going off on her own too much. She's making it too personal. She's just making the wrong calls constantly. I mean, even her and Lincoln have been having these little squabbles and stuff. And so, especially being partnered up with Mac, of all people, like, yeah, it's clear we're not headed down a good path with Daisy. So we'll see where that ends up going. Fitz had me worried in this one, definitely. I do like that we played it, though, where he just kind of like went along, but it was very clear he was not actually okay with what was happening. He was not on board. So I thought he played that nicely. Because, I mean, even when she was doing the stuff in the truck, he lowered his gun pretty quickly. He kept giving these glances that showed he was not okay with this. He even at one point, like, actually, like, backed away from the truck, where he's like, just wanted to put some physical distance between him and what was happening because he was not on board. And I thought those were all nice touches. It was nice seeing Lincoln and Coulson together. I need more from Lincoln's character as well. And so this was good. Interesting seeing Blake back. I have no idea what we're doing there and what we just stole from the ATCU. Like, I mean, it looks like some kind of bomb, like some kind of missile. But who knows? I'm sure there's more to it than that. Because otherwise they could get that from wherever. So yeah, again, not like the most amazing episode ever, but it gave us little bits, I think, setting some things up later, and some nice little character moments with some characters that I needed it on. But I really want to get to, I don't know, I want to get to some meat. Like, we've had stuff with like characters, but I'm definitely finding myself losing interest in like what Malik or whatever's doing, Hydra's plan. Like, we've been doing this for a while now, and this season, like, I just kind of need something to happen. Like, what's going on with Ward, who's not Ward anymore? I don't know. Like, we've had big things happen. Like, Ward died, Bobby Hunter left. So it's not like we haven't had those things. You know, we revisited Will, but like, plot-wise, I need more from whatever the overall story for this season's going to be. I still don't know like where Malik and Hydra's headed. I don't know what their plans are. Like, and I want more of that. The pacing of this season is just feeling a little lagging to me. And even like with the characters, because what was so great about season 2 is we had all of these really great relationships between the characters. And in this one, like, everybody's kind of doing their own thing. We're all separate. There's drama between everybody. There's a lot of tension. Like, you know, Bobby and Hunter are gone. Ward's no longer a part of things. May's been kind of on her own shit. You know, so I haven't had those like just really good relationship moments between all of these different characters. Coulson's been doing his own shit. Like, I miss that team element, and we aren't having that right now. So between that, losing Bobby and Hunter, any shot of a redemption for Ward, that's completely slashed. Two of my favorite characters, Coulson and Daisy, are not acting the way that they normally do. And, definitely they're not having these dynamics with each other. Daisy and May aren't. So, and then Fitzsimmons, they're obviously both going through stuff. So, I don't know. I'm just not. I just want something more. I want something to feel good about with this show. Or I want to know where we're headed. So, we'll see. We'll see. And, maybe I still am bitter about Bobby and Hunter leaving. I fully acknowledge that that's it, but I've kind of been feeling this way about this season for a few episodes now. I'm missing how the show felt in season 1 and even in a different way in season 2. I just don't feel that connectedness with the team in this season. And I think that that's the point, obviously, because it's division, between the public, division between, humans and Inhumans, and then division amongst the team. That's clearly a theme of this season. It's just not enjoyable for me as a viewer as much because what I love about the show is not there right now. So yeah. Not that I'm giving up on the show by any means. I mean, every episode can't be amazing. Every season can't be amazing. And I think we'll get back to it. I don't think the show goes on for 7 seasons and people, feel the way they do about it, saying it's, the best MCU show. A lot of people have said that, without having something to feel good about and root for. So I think we'll get back there. It's just, I feel like it's taking a while. This season, things I feel like are dragging out. Whereas seasons 1 and 2, they did things at such a faster pace than I was expecting. And this one just feels drug out. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. So, which I am still looking forward to. It's not that I'm not, these are just kind of my thoughts in the moment. So, all right, that's going to wrap up this one. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to catch up with those on Patreon who are way further ahead and have access to the full reactions, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below and heading over there. What's so far ahead are those full reactions, and they are in watch along style, so you do need to have your own copy of the episode to watch alongside mine for copyright reasons. If you want to stay here on YouTube, that's absolutely cool. Just make sure you hit the subscribe and notification button so you don't miss next reaction when it goes out. And if you would leave a like and a comment, because that definitely helps with the engagement. If not, hopefully I'll just see you in the next one.